What's up? What time is it? It's Disney time. Now, I hate to admit it, I am a huge Disney fan, and I always have been. I can't help that. I mean, growing up when I was little, I can remember I used to constantly watch The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, and Little Mermaid all the time. I can remember that. And I can't help it, those movies were so fucking good. As well as Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty and the classics, things like that. Today is about Aladdin. Aladdin is an amazing story. I don't even know how they made a movie out of this, because it's something I never would have dreamed of doing if I was a movie creator. Oh, this is a brilliant film. It's got catchy songs in it, and they're songs that you'd like when no one's in the house. You'll sing to yourself. No, so basically, Aladdin is this boy that's kind of set in Arabia, or in Agrabah as they call it in the film. And basically, there's this street rat, as they call him, Aladdin. It's sort of like he's poor. He's got a monkey called Abu. He doesn't live in a house. He lives in a loft thing with just a curtain, and he has to steal food to survive. And people just think he's this street rat. So he sings the songs like "Street rat, riff raff, I don't buy that. If only they look closer, would they see a poor boy?" No siree. And you're like, oh man, you feel really bad. It's like the first 5 minutes, and it's like, they'd find out there's so much more to me. Like, you feel really, really bad for him. You're like, oh my god, things haven't been easy for you, have they, Poppy? And you feel really bad for the guy. You're like, I hope he gets what he needs at the end. So yeah, there's that, and then the other side of the coin is there's a princess called Princess Jasmine who lives in a palace, and she's surrounded by servants and guards, and she's expected to be a princess and get married and become a queen one day, and she doesn't want all the stress and restriction in life, and that people tell you what you're supposed to be wearing and where you're supposed to be going and this, that and the other, and she's sort of like, I feel so restricted, I don't want this anymore. So she tries to escape, and she steals an apple for a little boy who's starving, and then she nearly gets her hand cut off, because it is one of those places where if you steal, the penalty is losing your hand. And Aladdin kind of saves her and takes her somewhere special, and then they both get caught, and they're like, shit, the gods are after you, or they're after me, because she's a runaway princess, and he's basically a thief and a well-known criminal, so he gets thrown in jail, where he meets Jafar. Jafar is the Sultan's counsel. The Sultan is Jasmine's dad, and he basically wants the power. He wants to be in control. He wants to, he wants to marry Jasmine and be an almighty, powerful ruler. And he's a sorcerer. So basically, he disguises himself as this peasant who's been in this jail for years and years and years. And he tells Aladdin "Oh, I'll help you escape, but you need to go to this cave of wonders and get me this lamp, and I'll give you all your dreams." And he. So he gets Aladdin in. Aladdin goes in. He finds this genie, and he gets told to touch nothing but the lamp, because there's gold and jewels and all kinds of demented shit in there. So he gets told, don't touch anything but the lamp. So he goes in. He touches nothing but the lamp somehow, and his monkey Abu runs and grabs this really big red jewel, because he loves sparkly shit, and it makes the Cave of Wonders just turn into fire and lava, and they jump on this magic carpet, and he tries to fly them out, but that doesn't go according to plan, and obviously they throw the lamp to Jafar, and he gets it, and he thinks he's won. He drops him down, but Abu really grabs it when he tries to wrestle Jafar. And at the bottom, long story, to get to the quick point, they find this lamp and they rub it to read the inscription on it, and you get this genie who's voiced by Robin Williams, and he's sort of I have no freedom, I can make you into a prince. Aladdin just kind of tricks him out to getting him out of the Cave of Wonders. He wants to be this prince so he can impress Jasmine and marry her, and he's just trying to impress her with all this shit, until when he starts really being honest with her about how he feels inside, they get this connection. So it's just Jafar's still so like putting a spell on the Sultan, and it's just this kind of like battle. And then at the end, Jafar turns into, he gets hold of the lamp. He's been trying to get hold of the lamp all this time, and he becomes a genie. That the whole premise of it, though, really is Jafar wants to. He knows that the prince is Aladdin, I think, but he can't exactly tell the Sultan, oh, he's a commoner, because then Aladdin could go, yeah, but he helped me out of jail, and he got me to the Cave of Wonders, got me this lamp, kind of thing. Because by now Aladdin surely knows that it's him. But yeah, so Aladdin, Jasmine, they fall in love, they fight Jafar, they live happily ever after, and they make another two movies that are nowhere near as good as the first one. The songs are great, the characters are lovable, even the ones that are bad, you kind of really like them. And the animal friends are awesome. Is it worth a watch? Yes. If you like Disney movies, like I do, then it's worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, I don't see how you haven't seen it before. The movie's fucking epic. So, watch it, comment, rate, subscribe. See you later, you bastards.